Café Flore is a popular cafe, restaurant and bar in San Francisco's Castro neighborhood with a large outdoor patio for dining. It is one of the neighborhood's most well-known establishments. Opened since 1973. They have a full bar, a full coffee bar and a restaurant serving California cuisine at affordable prices including vegetarian and organic entrees. History. Café Flore was built in the early 1970s on the site of where the Finilla family baths had their pharmacy. In the late 19th and early 20th centuries, the Castro district of San Francisco had a very large population of recently immigrated people from the Nordic countries. In the early 20th century, up to 1920s, the area was known by such names as Little Scandinavia and Finn Town. In the early 20th century, the large corner lot, attached to the modern-day Café Flore, located in the corner of Market and No Streets, was owned by the Finnish immigrant family of Finnilas. The Finilla family needed a larger facility for their Finnilla's Finnish Baths Health Club business, and in 1932 the construction work of their new bathhouse was concluded on the lot. At that time, the Finnilla's older bathhouse on 17th Street, a half a block west from Castro Street, was closed. The new bathhouse building was designed and constructed by Matti Finilla and his son Alfred Finilla, who soon became known for his engineering work at the construction of the Golden Gate Bridge, 1932 to 1937. As assistant civil engineer of California, Alfred Finilla was in charge of all the ironing work of the bridge, and half of its road work. Finilla designed the world-famous Bridge Roundhouse at the southeastern edge of the bridge. Bridge Roundhouse became the all-time busiest San Francisco Bay Area restaurant. For many decades, it has served as the starting point for countless San Francisco Bay Area tours. Bridge Roundhouse has been renovated in 2012 and revealed as a suave Art Deco treat. However, in the very corner of the Finilla's bathhouse lot on Market and No Streets, a pharmacy continued operating until 1973, when Café Flore was founded and set where the pharmacy used to be. The vintage Finnish decor remains in place with the original tin roof ceiling and skylights added. Since the 1970s, the business was sold in 2004 and was soon granted a liquor license, which was celebrated by a new grand opening in February 2005. The Finilla family owned the cafe until 1977 when it was purchased by Mahmoud and Ahmed Ghazi. It was owned by them until 2002 when J.D. Petras purchased the business and land. In 2013, Flore's off-site kitchen across the street was in jeopardy and was granted permission to continue with an amendment to the city planning code that allowed for food processing. In 2016, Flore is seeking new investors or possibly owners, although the land is not for sale. The Café Flore venue often hosts community events and fundraisers. In 2006, the Halloween in the Castro event had a shooting incident only yards away from Café Flore. Café Flore was then among the first businesses in the Castro district to announce the closing down of services during the 2007 Halloween. In 2007, Café Flore lobbied to get a right for 24-hour food service as well as a right to serve alcohol until 2 a.m. each morning. Café Flore's furniture inside is bolted in place. Thus, in its present form, Café Flore does not serve well as a dance bar, but it aligns well with 3 other late-night eateries in the neighborhood. In 2009, a farmers market started operating outside the cafe on Wednesday afternoons. Until 1986, the Finilla family owned the back storage room and garbage alley areas of Café Flore, until the final shutdown on Market Street of the popular Finilla's Finnish Baths. Its c. 65 employees and many customers visited Café Flore daily, and many have remained a part of the Finilla's Café Flore family up to the present day. Despite of public outcry and attempts to prevent the closing down of the popular Finilla's Market Street bathhouse, the old bathhouse building was demolished by the owners soon after the farewell party held in the end of December 1985. Today, the Finilla family still owns the newly constructed Market and No Center building attached to Café Flore, which was built in place of the old bathhouse, in the corner of Market and No Streets. Location: the one-floor venue of Café Flore sits at the corner of Market and No Streets. Most of its walls facing the streets are made of windows. The café has a large wraparound patio on both street sides, and in the late 2000s it started seating customers on the sidewalk as well, with an abundance of plants. The windows help invoke a greenhouse-style atmosphere. The patio is surrounded by planters as well. The historic F-Market trolley cars travel on rails along Market Street, in front of Café Flore. Ending their westbound runs one block down from Café Flore, where Market and Castro streets cross. There, the trolley cars turn left to 17th Street and travel around one block back to Market Street, to now head eastbound towards the San Francisco Ferry Building by the San Francisco Bay in Embarcadero. Because of its proximity in the middle of San Francisco's Castro district and because of its glass walls, Café Flore is known as a good place to do general people watching. In early 1990s, New Colonists stated that Café Flore is a de facto nexus of gay life in this town. Quote, awards and recognition: 2004 Best Café, 2005 Best Coffee House, 2007 Best Café, 2009 Best Café, 2010 Best Café, 2010 Best Well Drinks, 2011 Best Café. SF Bay Guardian, Bay Area Reporter. Also, Best Place for a First Date, 2012 Best Café. SF Bay Guardian, Bay Area Reporter. Also, Best Place for a First Date, 2013 Best Brunch, Best Outdoor Patio, and Best Place for a First Date. Bay Area Reporter. 2014 Best Brunch, 2014 Best Lunch, 2015 Best Lunch, and Best Outdoor Patio. Notes. Official site: Finilla's Finnish Baths on Facebook.